All right. Well, guys, welcome to RFD TV Music Mondays. My name is Jessie Lynn. I am known as Alabama's singing cowgirl, and I have with me today my lovely assistant. No, he's not lovely. He's just flat out awesome. Mr. Jack's going to be on the guitar for me today, and we have an awesome set lined up for you guys. The first song we're going to do for you all is called Boots and Bling. It's a Cowgirl Thing. This was the first single we ever released, so we're going to kick it off for you right here. Wrangler jeans, boots and bling, line it up, ladies, it's a cowgirl thing, yeah. Saddle up, let's rock, we're rolling. Bright lights, big city, I'm going. No time to turn around. No time to back down. 3 barrels, 2 hearts, 1 dream. It's a cowgirl thing, yeah. Drew 6, gates up, we're riding. Cut loose, 14 good timing. Just got from 2 to 3. Time to get what's coming to me. I'm gonna grab some boots and bling. It's a cowgirl thing, yeah. Rhinestones and glitter and gold, trophies, buckles, riches untold. Saddles and ribbons and shiny things. It's trucks and trailers, boots and bling. It's a cowgirl thing, yeah. Heading out, it's time to party. Next round, big shots all around. World titles where I'm bound. Time to head out of this town. Gonna grab some boots and bling. It's a cowgirl thing, yeah. It's a cowgirl thing, yeah. Yeah, it's a cowgirl thing right there for you guys. And thank you guys for tuning in with us here today. We're so excited to see you all here with us. And Jack, thank you so much for joining me here today. It's so nice to have you here. And it's just nice to be back in Tennessee. It's just nice to be back in Tennessee. You know, I like my home of Alabama, but it's nice to be back up here. So in honor of that, we're going to kick off this next tune with the last single that just came off of a fabulous run on the radio, worldwide and nationwide. That is Dirt to Diva. And being the little Alabama singing cowgirl that I am, you know, I have to get dirty, but then I gotta look good. You know, gotta have the dirt to the diva part. So we're gonna kick off Dirt to Diva for you guys. Y'all know it, sing along with us. Well, you might think I'm a little rough out there, barrel racing and eating dust. I can hit the ground to get back up. Ain't no such thing as fast enough. There's more to me than a rodeo. I've got life outside this show, and there's something you should know. Are you ready to go? I'm Dirt to Diva 2.9. Hold on tight to it for a ride. It's boots to bling and I'm out the door. It's saddle to shuffle and I'm on the floor. It's belts and buckles, perfume and pearls, blankets and glam, and hats to curl. This cowgirl's got another side. It's dirt to diva in 2.9, yeah. So now you see there's another side to me, and if you ride with me, it ain't for free. The champagne taste is never waste. I can give a big grin, then I'm back in the pen, 'cause I'm a dirt to diva kind of fan. I'm dirt to diva 2.9. Hold on tight to in for a ride. It's boots to bling and I'm out the door. Saddle to shuffle and I'm on the floor. It's belts and buckles to perfume and pearls. Glitz and glam, then hats to curls. This cowgirl's got another side. Yeah. Well, it's belts and buckles to perfume and pearls. Glitz and glam, then hats to curls. This cowgirl's got another side. It's dirt to diva in 2.9, yeah. All right, a little bit of dirt to diva for you guys. I tell you, I think that's one of my favorite ones.
It is?
It was, yeah. I know you kind of have a favorite one, but we'll do that one later. So we'll have to tell you the story behind that one. That's always exciting. Well, we're going to do a quick cover for you guys. This is for any of my traditional country fans, and more importantly, any Patsy Cline fans that are out there. First time I performed this song, actually, it was on the spot, and had not rehearsed a single lick with the band, and they just flat out pulled me up and said, okay, we're gonna do Patsy Cline, and it's Walking After midnight. Music Monday, Walking After Monday midnight. There we go, we got it. Here's a little Patsy Cline. There you go, right now. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm as lonesome as I can be. I'm always walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. Play that for me, Jack. To see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm as lonesome as I can be. I'm always walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. All right, little bit of Patsy Cline for you guys, and Mr. Jack there on the guitar. Well, real quick, I'd like to invite you all. You're already on the Facebook feed, so, you know, that's great. Stay with us. Don't do this just yet, but I'd like to share with you my social media and some of the ways you can find all of our music and check us out. Well, Facebook, that's an easy one. Jessie Lynn-TM, that's for trademark, so keep in mind, we've got a registered name. Best part right there, Twitter, @JessieLynnJL, Instagram, Jessie Lynn Nicks. Yes, kind of after Stevie Nicks from the outside of the country world, but yes, Jessie Lynn Nicks on Instagram. One-stop shop for everything you need to know. Tour dates, music, etc. Bio, www.jessielynn.net. Now keep in mind that's the girl spelling of Jessie. I've had a few folks that have done it just with the E, not the I-E, so it's the I-E. And you'll know it's me when you see the tagline, Alabama Singing Cowgirl. That's the best way to remember it. So I'd love for you all to go check it out. All of our music is available on iTunes and Spotify, and I've got some awesome stuff going there for you guys. So we're going to kick off this next song for you guys. This is the first song that we released on our debut album, A Softer Side of Country. I absolutely fell in love with this song. I unfortunately did not write it. This is one that I wish I would have written or had the opportunity to write. But the writer of the song actually wrote a good bit of Keith Urban's first album, so I was pretty excited about this. But this is kind of relevant to the world today, and it's called Every Lost One of Us. I hope you guys enjoy it. Take till we love one another. This frightened, angry world turns round. How hard can it be to reach out to each other? No alone, a such a subtle sound. Well, if you think you're the only one who hurts, just look around, 'cause somebody's always got it worse. Let your light shine down on every lost one of us. Give us something to believe in. Forgive us what we've done, what's been done to us, so your children can be free. One another, so the rich can steal what's under the ground. What do you see in the eyes of your brother just before you cut him down? Could it be he's got a family like you? Think about what they're asking you to do. Lord, let your light shine down on every lost one of us. Give us something to believe in. Forgive us what we've done and what's been done to us, so your children can be free. Oh, every lost one of us, so your children can be free. One of us, so your children can be free. Oh, hallelujah. A little bit of Every Lost One of Us for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I tell you what, this is so much fun. It is. I'm having a blast. I don't know about you guys on the opposite end, but we're having a great time here on the set. It's awesome. This is just great.
Not messing up as much as I thought it would.
Hey, careful now. You might jinx yourself.
Oh,
You better not. Look, you're holding a piece of it. There you go. There's that strawberry.
Well, you guys are doing a fantastic job here. And
thank you.
This is Sammy from the 615 Hideaway, and we are thrilled to have you guys here. So one of the things that I was excited about when I was looking up your socials was that you are a legit cowgirl with the rodeos.
Yes.
Tell me about that, because, yeah, I'm a Southern California, from Southern California, and rodeos wasn't real big, although I tried it once. Yeah. But tell me about the rodeo and all that good stuff.
So yes, we are the legit cowgirl, hence Alabama singing cowgirl. That just fit in perfectly. I grew up in the rodeo business and grew up in horses. I mean, I think I was literally born on the horse. I think Mom lied to me about taking me to the hospital. But I started off in the rodeo field with timed events, so barrel racing, pole bending, goat tying, the breakaway roping, all of that fun stuff. But I also have dabbled in some other things as well. Hunter under saddle, hunter jumpers, western pleasure, reiners, dressage. Anything that's been horse related at some point or another, I have stepped foot in, and actually started my first company at 15 that still runs today, Alabama Extreme Equine Productions. That's another website you guys can go check out as well, alextremeequine.net, to learn a little bit more from that side of the spectrum. And as you can tell, the first two songs that we open with, Boots and Bling and Dirt to Diva, that's kind of the life story of how we kind of got started in the music. And Dirt to Diva takes on, it's actually my production company and my publishing as well. So it has many facets. So it's not just a song, but it's actually a business entity as well. So
how did you get into it?
How did I get into music? Or rodeo?
The rodeo first and then music.
Rodeo first. Well, my mom is former what we call rodeo royalty. So she was a Miss Radio Alabama in 1988. Sorry, Mom, telling your age. And my family's originally from Oklahoma, so big rodeo country out there. My mom grew up barrel racing, so she just naturally set me on my first horse at 3 months old, and here we are today. And the music, actually, kind of the same scenario. I started very young. I was 3 years old the first time I ever stepped foot on a stage in front of our little small country church in Booth, Alabama, of maybe about 50 to 60 people in the whole congregation, and sang two songs, This Little Light of Mine, I'm Gonna Let It Shine, and There's a Fountain Flowing Deep and Wide. And I spent 10 years of classical training, more or less first operatic and Broadway, because I had actually looked into going to Broadway more or less when I was younger, and kind of went hand in hand with the acting and modeling, and took things for a different turn when I went off to Auburn University and started kind of dabbling in what I really wanted to do and searching myself, and found out that the country music sector was it. Now, that does not say I finished my degree and finished my master's in May, so I graduate in May with the master's, so got it done. But at the same time, I've been able to, been just phenomenally blessed is the best way to put it. More than two ways. Live a dream of going to my dream university, and then doing what I love the most, and that's music, and making people feel good about themselves, about their surroundings around them. It's just, it's there.
So we got Matt said that you raced Saturday.
I did.
How did it go?
It went great. I have not been seasoned. So what we mean by season is we run for a full season straight. It's usually start of the year to end of year. I actually have not gotten to run a full season in probably about 2.5 years. And my big gray horse, some of our folks on Facebook know him as Captain Rebel, because you'll see him at some of our shows when we're opening up a show singing on horseback. He gets to go occasionally, and Saturday was one of those. I was off, and I said, you know what, I want to go home. I want to go enjoy some time with the equine friends, and it went great. We ended up winning in the adult class. We placed at the top of the 2D division, which is a half a second off the fastest time. So got some awesome stuff back from that. That was great. And we just fell right under on the large class, but we ran on the top 50 head of horses out of 110 that were running that day. So considering he's had time off and the rider was out of shape and probably out of timing, he did very well. So yeah, so it was great.
I didn't mean to cut you off there. I apologize.
No, go ahead.
But for everybody who's watching this now and later, we will go back and watch this again. for the 6 o'clock crowd and then the 8 o'clock crowd. And we promise that we'll go back. If you have any questions, ask us here, and you will go back and answer them, right?
That's right. We're here till they kick us off, so. But we'll answer any questions, guys. If you've got comments, be sure to tell us what your favorite song is from our current projects. We've got some new stuff coming, but we'd love to know. We have so many different ones that's everybody's favorite. I know what my personal favorites are. I know what Jack's are, but it's nice to hear, what you guys have. So comment, give us some questions, and we'll be happy to answer them and make sure that we give you a shout out on Facebook.
Cool. Well, let's get back to some more music here.
Let's get back to some more music. What better way to kick it off than Jessie Lynn? And why don't we do the Lynn twins here? I have not had the opportunity to meet this phenomenal lady head of country music. I have met her sister, Crystal Gale. I've gotten close. Almost there. But I cut my teeth on traditional country, and as you can tell. And so it's just right to do a little bit of Coal Miner's Daughter. Well, I was born the coal miner's daughter in a cabin on a hill in Butcher Holler. We were poor, but we had love, and that's the one thing my daddy made sure of. He'd shovel coal to make the poor man's dollar. My daddy worked all night in the Van Leer coal mines, all day long in the field hoeing corn. Mommy rocked the babies at night and read the Bible by the coal oil line, and everything would start all over come break of morn. In the summertime we didn't have shoes to wear, but in the wintertime we'd all get a brand new pair. From the mail order catalog, money made from selling a hog, Daddy always managed to get money somewhere. Yeah, I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter. Well, I remember well the well where I drew water. The work we done was hard, and I would sleep 'cause we were tired. I never thought of ever leaving Butcher Holler. Well, a lot of things have changed since the way back then, and it's so good to be back home again. Well, not much left but the floor, nothing lives here anymore except the memories of the coal miner's daughter. A little bit of Coal Miner's Daughter for you guys by Miss Loretta Lynn and Jessie Lynn. Woo! It'd be great if we related. That would just, oh man, that would just be awesome.
Sure, yeah. Your life would probably be a lot.
It might be a little different, do you think? It might be. I tell you, I'm happy to see her back out on tour since she had her stroke. You know, we were.
Really? I don't know enough about her.
You got to keep up on Facebook, man. Look, all these fine folks are here on Facebook, and they tuned in just to watch this show. And you're going to talk about how you, oh my goodness. He's fired. No, I'm kidding. He's not fired. I need him. Y'all don't want me to play, no. You don't want me to play the rest of the show. It might be the log off officially for the day. Well, guys, real quick, I've got a special song. To tell you a little quick story about this, I am part of a military family. My dad is retired, medically retired out, and served his country quite well and very proudly, and I'm very proud of him, that's for sure. And so this is one that's very near and dear to my heart as far as this came off of a project November 11th of 2016, and it was kind of during a difficult time in the country where we were having so many shootings of the police officers and our veterans and everything there. And so this is one that I just wanted to throw out because I was this song and this project just overwhelmed me with so much emotion and so much pride and just thankfulness that we were able to, first of all, come here and do this freely, but then also we live freely because of our veterans and our first responders and everybody that puts the same pants on every day and goes out and makes sure that we are free and can come here and do what we do best. And so this is the title track off of our EP, In the Line of Duty. So if you guys want some, a physical copy, or there's digital copies on the website as well, this is what it looks like. Yay, In the Line of Duty. So it's the title track. There's 4 songs on this EP, and a good friend of mine from Montgomery wrote a couple of these, and then the one actually that we're going to do, In the Line of Duty, was written by some friends of mine out of Coleman, Alabama. So this is In the Line of Duty for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. There's a man, a woman somewhere, kissing their kids before they go, heading out to hidden dangers, like a shining knight of old. Just a person in uniform, with a shield of gold. You may see a fireman walk through the flames and smoke to save someone they don't even know, because the job is never done. In the line of duty, a selfless act of love, sacrifice their bodies for the greater good. They do their job with pride. They stand ready when they get the call, even knowing they might fall. They don't give it a second thought. There's a soldier in the Middle East, thousands of miles from home, reading letters from his family, willing to give his all, saying prayers and dodging bullets in the line of duty. In the line of duty, a selfless act of love, sacrifice their bodies for the greater good. They do their job with pride. They stand ready when they get the call, even knowing they might fall. They don't give it a second thought. Somewhere there's a red, white and blue flag waving that half-mast. A little bit of In the Line of Duty for you guys. That's one of my favorite songs, I believe, off of that project. It's one of my favorites, I must say. Of course, it's a title track, so who wouldn't like it? You know, who wouldn't like it? It's always good. But no, that song's dedicated to all of our first responders, our military, and our veterans. Thank you guys for what you do, and thank you for your service to this great country. It's such an honor to live freely because of you. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. We got something?
Well, we do. We
All
have
right.
A question.
Okay, question.
John wants to know when the next live singing performance will be.
Next live singing performance, okay, in Montgomery, this coming Wednesday, down at the Exchange Restaurant at the Renaissance Hotel and Resort down in Montgomery. We've got some other fun stuff that's coming up. We'll be in Pigeon Forge for about a week and a half coming up in March. Those full dates can be found on our website too. We've got them listed there as well. But the next one, the very next one, is this Wednesday from 5 to 7:30 at the Exchange at the Renaissance. So y'all got to come out. Got to come out.
Actually, John had a twofer. He wants to know when the next barrel race is going to be.
The next barrel race for me will probably not be until April. So got to take March off because we're going to be out at Pigeon Forge. Yay. It's going to be good. A little vacay, but also work trip. So probably April is when we'll have more photos and fun from the barrel racing side.
Well, that's awesome. I apologize to everybody who's watching. I had a little technical difficulties getting the stream going on time. So we have enough time for about one more song.
Okay, great.
Again, we want to thank you very much for coming.
Well, thank you guys for having us. Thank you to RFD TV, and thank you to the awesome, as you can see, the 615 Hideaway live studio. It's all about the music. That's right, because it's all about the music. And it's all about Jack.
In case you were wondering.
In case you were wondering. No, okay, well, great. Well, this last song that we're going to do for you guys is the last, well, it's current single. It's not the last single. Hopefully not. It is the current single that is spinning right now on nationwide and worldwide FM radio, you guys. Please call and request it to your local stations from Jessie Lynn, Alabama, singing Cowgirl. It's Old Pair of Boots. Brand new leather that's prepared to weather all the scuffs and marks that this life embarks. It's gonna wear you down to the old dirt ground. But through this journey I have found that brand new boots must find the roots, stand firm on the ground and never back down. They must understand that their life is grand and live up to their old name brand. There will be times of trouble as the boots wear through all the dust and rubble. They're not afraid to fall or do it all, and they always arrive to their cowgirl's call. Although these boots have seen rough times, weathered and worn from the old dirt grind, they've withstood the test of time and always shown me what was mine. Go ahead and play that for me. Have found the roots, stood firm on the ground and never backed down. They've found that their life is grand, lived up to their old name brand. And let me tell you, this is what's made my life so grand, I tell you. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Jessie Lynn, Alabama Singing Cowgirl. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We'll see you next round.